I had to unfollow your ass. Every story within your story got me feeling like I'm following glass. A broken chick that won't put herself back together. Go through changes like socks in unattractive weather. Every time I look up, you hook up with a different somebody. One of them gon' stuff your oven with a bum probably. You stand for nothing, so you fall for everything that look good. If only you cooked and hooked good. Let's go.
Bitch, you want all this pimpin' you can't afford. Perform like a punk, but wanna win his reward. Some suckers give you points, but bitch, you never scored. If you ain't paying pimpin', then bitch, you getting ignored.
Okay.
I'm so sick of these.
You know, sometimes the simplest things in life are the best things. Things like stability. Things like security. You know, people in the game glamorize and glorify certain things, and they make certain things sound so big and extravagant, like elevation, elevation, elevation. People often overlook the simple things and neglect going after the simple things. Neglect certain endeavors towards the simple things like stability, security, feeling secure. You know, because in the game and the lifestyle, if you in the streets or if you pimping and horn or whatever the case may be, you could quote unquote elevate and have things going beautifully, but because of the lifestyle that we live, everything can be snatched from us within the blink of an eye, within the snap of a finger. So with that being said, one of your main focuses, one of your main missions in the game should be to have security, should be to have stability. That's what you should want. I mean, I would imagine nobody in the game want to be unstable their whole life or insecure their whole life. So this is something that you should seek after as a hoe in the game especially. But so many hoes go through so many changes. You know, it's so many chicks in the game playing musical chairs with their horn right now. It's ridiculous. Most of y'all watching right now, ask yourself, how many changes have you been through in the past 6 months? How many different places have you lived? Whether it be a hotel, whether it be a family member's house, whether it be with a pimp, whether it be with a boyfriend. Some of y'all done had all of the above within the past 6 months. How many changes have you been through? Some of y'all done been through a lot of changes in the past 6 months. Now, some of y'all, I know you don't care, but you should ask yourself like, damn, why am I going through all these changes? Why do I not have any consistency in my life? Why is my life so inconsistent? A big part of the reason is because the abundance of choice that you have available to you now is ridiculous. There are too many things to choose from. And oftentimes, when you have too many things to choose from, you're going to choose the wrong thing. You make a lot better choices when you have only a few things to choose from. You know, if you go to the store and you want to buy a TV and you got like 3 or 4 different TVs to choose from, it's a lot easier to figure out what the best TV is. But if you got 20 different TVs to choose from, it's a good chance that you might not choose the best TV for you. You know, so it's the same thing with people. It's the same thing with pimping. You know, when you are out of pocket type of female and you in all these different P's faces, and at the same time you don't know what you want from the pimping except for sensation to feel good, 9 times out of 10 you're gonna make the wrong choice. If you go at everything that look good, you're gonna make the wrong choice, because there's a lot of bad choices that look good. You know, and what you don't understand is that in order to have stability, in order to have security, in order to have success in the game, you have to respect the process. It's something that has to be built, and processes and building takes time. You got to make daily deposits into your investment. You have to make daily deposits into your building. And every time you choose up with a new P, every time you blow up on the pimping and run to your grandma's house, every time you blow up on the pimping and run back to your high school sweetheart, every time you blow up on the pimping and go on a punkscapade with your renegade buddies, you pressing the reset button. And how ridiculous is it to go somewhere, go to somebody's household, stay there for a week or two, or maybe a month or two at the most, you know, make some deposits there, put some effort towards what's being built there, and then leave. The efforts that you put towards that are in vain to you. It helps the pimping, it's cool, but to you, it's of no avail because you blew up. Now you pressing the reset button again. When you gonna get tired of pressing the reset button again? You know, that shit don't help nobody. It don't help you. It don't help the pimping. It don't help your family. It don't help your kids if you got them. It doesn't help anybody. It only helps you feel good in the moment. But once that moment is gone and you gotta face reality, it's a bad look. But seriously, some of y'all done went through 10 different changes in the past 6 months. Some of y'all done went through more than that. If you add up all the boyfriends, pimps, family members, friends, tricks, let's not forget that, because a lot of y'all blow up on the pimping and go to a trick, you know. But if you factor in all of that, some of y'all done went through 10 different changes. And you haven't stayed down anywhere. You haven't stayed consistent to anything. And you serving the game an injustice. You serving yourself an injustice. It's a beautiful thing when you stay down. See, some things are worth staying down for, even when you mad, even when you sad, even when you upset. Certain things are just worth staying down for. Because nobody is gonna like everybody all the time. I don't give a fuck who you get into a relationship with. At some point in time, they not gonna like you and you not gonna like them. But some people are worth staying down for. Ain't no such thing as a perfect situation where y'all just happy with each other all the time. Y'all don't ever get mad at each other all the time. It's just, you know, utopia all the time. You know what I mean? Like, no, that's unrealistic. But some people and some things are worth staying down for. You know, because you might get mad at the pimping for a second, but that second goes away and you stay down and you keep building. And before you know it, you've built some security. You've built some stability in your life. Now you can thrive. Now you can succeed. Now you can evolve your thinking. Then you can elevate. You dig? It's a process. And you got to respect the process. And a part of respecting the process is staying down and stop going through so many different damn changes in your life. You dig? You should get tired of that shit. You know, some of y'all go through more changes than I go through socks and drawers. And I go through socks and drawers like a mug. You dig? Let that marinate on your mind one time. Freezes it. Of course, put some of this good old love juice in your body like so. Holla.
Now come and take a sip of this game. Pour it down your ear and let it drip to your brain so you can run it up. And we'll be coming up. Really coming up. Take a sip of this game, let it saturate your brain. Taylor, make your homework so we can match it with my name. Then attach it to your frame, right? Now you game tight. Ready, set, ho. You gon' check her back the same night. Now you breaking tricks and handling thousands. While these bitches on the blade doing the mannequin challenge. Standing there looking stupid cause they has no game to hit a trick with, bitch, and that's so lame. Now come and take a sip of